We're live.
All right, Matt's going to get dressed up in tights for our next stream. Don't ask
boy,
why.
am I.
Are we live? I'd love to be live. Let's call it. So Matt was wanting to talk about wrestling.
I was just asking when we were going to start our wrestling podcast.
Because Matt would have an amazing career as a what was Nacho Libre. I guess that's different. That's,
I mean, it's the same. Just culturally, I'm a very Caucasian man, so I'm not trying to disrespect the luchadores.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Well, I don't know a single wrestler. Big.
I'm
what was
not
the
familiar with
Big
the
H?
with the canon.
The big purple in the big purple unitard. No.
I know Stone Cold.
Oh, that's my boy. I follow Stone Cold Steve Austin on like all social media platforms still to this day. He is, and he's actually like pretty like pro LGBTQ and like,
Is he
but
really?
also super redneck.
Oh, I'm thinking of Hulk Hogan.
He's got two cats named Poncho and Macho, and
Okay,
it's pretty sick.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I was a big wrestling. I mean, I grew up in fucking Arkansas. Like I was a big wrestling kid till I was probably around 13 or so.
Big Show is who I was talking about. Not Big H. Big Show, the wrestler.
The Big Show and The Rock when he, Dwayne Johnson before he was in every movie. So, yeah, if y'all ever want to start. Or if you guys can find where I can sign up for local wrestling and come watch me in the ring.
I think that would fulfill you in your heart.
Finally.
Really.
But then he won't want to do the podcast anymore.
I might want to do the podcast more, and I'll have like traumatic CTEs and, crazy brain injuries, right, and stuff. So, might be even better content with how unhinged I become.
You're already the most unhinged out of the three of us, so it might be dangerous territory.
If anything, we reel it in.
Yeah, especially with like a hot mic in front of me.
Yeah, but you won't even know at that point. It'll be fine.
That's true. I just think I'm talking to something this close to my face, and it's like, we've been recording for 2 hours, Matt. You can't say these things.
Well, should we do a proper intro?
We should say something about the fact that people are here for, what is it, Ryan? The show that we do?
Our show is My Buddy's Backlog, and we are three friends who talk about wrestling and all things video game wrestling. And no, for real, we're My Buddy's Backlog. We talk about the news. We talk about what we're excited about, our backlog games. Welcome back for our 18th episode, I believe. I was looking at the charts the other day, and I was like, that's crazy, man. We're really doing the thing.
Looking at the charts on how many episodes we put out. Probably not looking at the charts on how
I was looking at the
people are.
Spotify top charts, top 50 in the USA. Yeah.
And we weren't near it.
Yeah.
Wait, real talk. Ryan's host today?
No, I don't think so. I just jumped
thanks
in.
for stealing my thunder, you dick.
Oh,
my bad. Well, now I gave
that was my whole bit.
I gave you a good 2 seconds, and you did not jump in. I thought I was saving you.
I assumed you must have been host, but I guess not.
See,
this is supposed to be my easy week because I don't have to come up with a game or backlog.
Hey, we can roll it back. We're gonna lose some good wrestle talk.
I'm gonna let you keep it, and then I'm gonna steal your intro next time you host.
Oh no, I'll hate
Technically,
that.
I'm the one that threw it to. I threw it to Ryan.
Gavin, you can have all of my intros.
I'll take
if
the
you
last
want them.
Spank me after the podcast for this, Gavin. It's
Hey,
fine.
I can take host. You got a
I
backlog
thought
game?
we weren't gonna talk about it on the pod.
You got a backlog game ready to go? I could host. And then
Do I have a backlog game ready to go? I'm just not ready to commit myself to that, Ryan.
Same.
Yeah,
I feel
you're weaseling your way out of it that easy.
All right. I
right,
cede
Ryan-
the host duty to you. It's over for
Ryan
me.
is taking extra credit as host and backlog of the week.
No,
It's
I
his
don't want to
choice.
be host.
Too late.
taking credit for Wrestler of the
Takesies,
Week.
backsies.
He threw it to me. I don't know. He pointed at me. They can't see that.
Now, I'm leaving all this in. I'm airing out all of our grievances so the fans know how unorganized we are. So, Gavin,
Gavin, host us.
speak words.
Well, welcome back, backloggers. I guess this is a podcast about video games. I don't know. I'm your host, I guess, Gavin, and joining me is scumbag Ryan
What's up? What's up? You know how I do it.
and the wannabe wrestler Matt himself.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, brothers? All right, I'm done with that.
Was that Stone Cold?
I think that was more Macho Man Randy Savage or Hulk Hogan, which technically I shouldn't mimic him because he was a racist, worthless piece of shit. But he's dead, so.
All right, well, we won't pour one out for him. So how are we doing this week, boys?
Weird week for me. So minimal work because daycare's closed, and when daycare's closed, your child can't be pawned off on other people.
What do you mean it's closed? They're just like they just
lock
felt
the
like
doors
taking time off, or
they have these things called in-services where they have to do trainings to keep sure that they have knowledge to not kill children.
oh yeah, the ever-changing landscape that is childcare. Yeah, they really need retraining
on some things. I don't know. There's like state requirements, right, for X amount of hours of training for all kinds of stuff, and yeah. So, but all that say, I get to pay for a week of childcare when he's not at childcare for a week of the month.
That's crazy. They don't give you a refund or something for that.
It's not super common, but at the same time, his teachers are paid well at the school he goes to, and they get paid for like holidays and stuff and time like so. That's good for them. I'll be over it in 5.5 years when he's out of.
That's fair. I'm not advocating for the teachers to not get paid. I wish the company would absorb that.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's somebody sitting on fat money though at the top for sure. Yeah, I agree. But so 2 days this week, it's just been big chilling with my boy. And like so today we got up and went to the park, and then we went and had crepes together, and he was just in a freaking good mood, and we were just like giggling at the park and having a good old time, and then just laughing it up in the back of the creperie, just craping around like two dudes. I mean, I just can't wait for him to be a little bit older to where he's just like, man. And when he's a little bit older, we'll be laughing at like farts and burps together and stuff, and like it'll be even better. He'll go to the bathroom by himself.
When you mature a little bit, son, we're gonna laugh about farts.
Can't wait for fart talk. That'll be the first pod with him. Fart talk with Dad.
Oh
and
man,
I can't wait to be a segment for this.
Yeah, when he can guest star on this show, that would be amazing. Well, this might be an all-timer episode then if Matt's in a good mood. Gavin told me when I sat down today, he was like, did you not go to work today? You seem way too chill. You seem like you're in way too good a mood. And I've been working remote the last 2 days, and it has saved a ton of time not having to commute, and I've been getting some work done and vibing out.
It's almost like the separation from work's good for mental health.
Yeah, it's almost like when you save 2 hours from commuting and you can just get your work done, things are pretty chill, but I don't know. Don't ask me. But yeah, I'm doing good as well. Just been working and catching up on some games and stuff, which I'll talk about in a later segment, I guess. But yeah, how about you, Gavin? What are you up to? How you feeling? Are you going to complete the trifecta of good vibes?
Well, unlike you lazy deadbeats, I did go to work today, and I'm pissed about it. So I'm here to take it out on you all this entire episode.
But you could be the angry one for once. That's fine.
Oh, yes. We should charge. This should be a Patreon episode.
I feel like that's match thing, so I don't know. I don't want to step on toes, but yeah.
No, I'm nothing but good vibes. I definitely won't get worked up at any of the fucking news we have.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at these headlines. We'll see. But no, it's been a week for me. No real highlights. So why don't we just jump into the news?
Sounds good.
All right. Matt's got us teed up here with Nintendo Direct on Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave was this week, yesterday at the time of recording. Have we played these? I have never played a Fire Emblem game. I know that they're beloved. What about you, Ryan?
I played one on Game Boy Advance. I couldn't tell you the name of it. I want to say Three Houses or something, but that might be a newer iteration.
That's a newer one. I think
yeah,
that was the Switch.
It was Fire Emblem. I don't know. I mean, it was the classic top-down, like you're looking at a battlefield, turn-based, and you'd like move your little units around. When they got close enough to another unit, they'd go to a turn-based fight. That probably doesn't help it anyway. But,
I mean, that's kind of the shtick of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
so I've only played like a couple hours of like one Fire Emblem. I think
really?
Radiant Dawn, which I think was the GameCube one.
Okay, so I'll take over hosting this segment too. I'm hosting everything this week. So you're just the Fire Emblem expert.
Yeah,
you can just monologue the entire episode, right?
I would love that.
You were the buddy in the name. My buddy's Backlog.
I love that. No, I mean it's been a long time. I played one on the GBA. I can't even say that I finished it, but I played a lot of hours in it. I really enjoyed it.
They seem like games you would like, minus the length from the gameplay perspective with the strategy of moving the people around.
That's
and
fair.
Managing your squads and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm actually getting like a nostalgia dopamine hit of like thinking about my units leveling up and getting to choose their stats and stuff. Like, I'm remembering how much I enjoyed that, and it's definitely hitting. I need to circle back, play some more of these games. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what's up with the new one?
I didn't watch the Direct. That's how uninterested I am. It's like one Nintendo franchise that I'm just like, meh, whatever. I just knew that there was a Direct, and that's all they talked about. They didn't give the release date for
That's the only thing
Ocarina
they
of
talked
Time.
about?
Like, I think they may have shown like some trailers, but they didn't give any new major information, so we didn't get like the Ocarina release date, and that's still coming out this year, apparently.
Yeah, they're
keeping everything close to the vest this year. I don't get it.
Yeah. And then you've got no exposure, you said, Kevin?
Nope, no exposure. So,
Okay.
But I know what Ryan's next backlog game is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's pretty. I've got a pretty big one, and that would be near the bottom for me. I did enjoy them, or at least the one I played.
One of the characters, Ike, from one of the games, I play him a lot in Smash.
Smash Bros. Yeah, I knew Ike and Marth is from them too.
Yeah.
I think there's another, but those were the two I knew.
Yeah, there's like 8 characters now, I think, in Smash from from the Fire Emblem games.
That's quite a few.
People actually started getting pissed because they kept putting Fire Emblem characters in.
I think I played the Sacred Stones. Looking at this this little diagram here, but could be wrong. Doesn't matter that much, but I thought it was interesting. Yeah, maybe I should circle back. We'll see.
All right. Cool.
All right, well, moving right along. Black Ops 2 is apparently looking to be one of 2026 best-selling games. So, it sold approximately 8.2 million, and the first game sold over 3 million, according to Alinea.
Yep.
So that's kind of crazy. I feel like that just goes to show, like,
Yeah, no, Alinea.
Wow, we just want the same games. They were good 10 years ago.
Shows why everybody's making remakes and remasters.
It really kind of does, right? It's like, Alinea, or Alinea,
What
however
is
you pronounce
Alinea?
it. They're like
Alinea,
the best source of like tracking all of that type of stuff, like sales data and analytics in the game industry.
Okay. Yeah,
Can
yeah.
Black
They
Ops
were a
2
previous company, and then, like, I think became Alinea in the last like 5 to 10 years.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Can Black Ops 2 win Game of the Year?
Oh man, what a good question.
Is that fair? I don't know. I mean,
I feel like they won't let
I don't think so, because it's just they're straight ports. They're not even.
Hey, when we
Come
get to
on,
award
Keeley.
season and we do our game of the year, it can win that.
All
I don't know
right.
about the
Could.
TGAs, but
yeah, because
You cowards. They didn't let Shadow of the Erdtree win. They're not going to let Black
oh
Ops win.
man, you're right. They didn't even put him in the running, did they? Like the
It
nomination.
was.
No,
Like,
it got
nominated, but then
Oh,
they were
okay.
like, no, we can't let this win. So they took it out, I think.
No, it was there.
Okay,
it was
it was
still
there.
on the ballot.
It was
all
there.
The way.
It was on the
Okay,
Game of the Year
okay.
ballot.
The outrage definitely
Would have been bad.
Probably
Yeah.
made it get less votes than it probably would have.
It
I
was
don't think
still
it
better
would have
than
won.
Astro,
But-
whatever the...
Oh yeah.
What was it? Was that what won that?
Was it that year?
Astrobot, and
I'm
honestly,
salty about it.
Wukong should have won probably.
So you were pretty sour on the monkey game at first.
At first,
but now,
yeah.
now
and
you're a
like
big
I went
fan.
back and played it, and
Really?
I played Astrobot to complete. Here we go. Let me just. I've platinumed Shadow of the Erdtree. I've platinumed Astrobot, and I platinumed Wukong. So I've played them all to exhaustion.
We have the authority with us. Yeah, go ahead.
And I
Which
would
one?
definitely like. I'm just not. I'm not a fan of a DLC being nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
At the same time, it does show overall how kind of weak the year was.
It is interesting
From that perspective, also their DLCs are bigger than.
I was about to say, it's
a fuck
kind
ton
of
of
crazy because,
games.
like, I mean, it's like a 30-hour experience, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's
Yeah.
shorter games than that could get nominated. Astrobot's probably shorter than that as a base game.
Oh yeah, I think the platinum for that was like 15 to 20 hours.
Yeah,
if that, you know,
so
like-
it is an interesting thought experiment, I guess. But
yeah. So, but no, yeah. Overall, like Wukong, it's got some pretty impressive stuff with the scale and the fights, and just like the mass popularity that it did achieve outside of the U.S. Like, right, that's the thing. Like, if it was, I mean, I guess the Game Awards are open up to everybody, but the amount of people, like, it was a phenomenon in China, right? I mean, it's based on one of their, like, if not the biggest, like, essentially like a mythological story of their whole
Journey to the West?
yeah. Of their whole culture. So it like was kind of a phenomenon there
okay, yeah,
when it came out. But I don't know if I got.
No, but it's a Western show, so I don't know how many people are... Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
But then again, haven't they had like an issue with some of those not mobile games, like free to play games that will like encourage users to nominate it for, like, if they prove that they voted for it for some like game award or whatever, they get like free in-game shit.
Yeah,
It's like, that seems
is
kind
that
of
why?
problematic.
Yeah, I knew there was some controversy with that, like the gotcha game. Gotcha, I don't know how you say it, but
Yeah.
gotcha.
Am I thinking of Genshin Impact that was like that?
It might be,
or was
I
there
don't
another
know.
one?
There was
Like,
also, I don't know if it was this one, but I remember hearing about Where Winds Meet. I don't know if that one did it or not.
That technically came out for this year. Like that would be, if anything, up for this year's. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't follow.
I think proper launch or something like that. And we've got a friend at work that's really big into it. But yeah, I don't know. So if you let a DLC be available for Game of the Year, then I guess if that's the rules we want to play by, then I guess I'm cool with just ports being up for Game of the Year. But if you want to set it to only new games, full stop, released in that year, then you kind of got to stick. Like, right, I don't want it to be
just kind of open a can of worms.
No remakes.
Yeah.
But
maybe we need a second category, like Game of the Year, but looser, but chill.
And then like
be chill about it.
No rules.
I mean, how long did it take before they finally kind of got?
There we go.
Before they finally got the term like remaster versus remake figured out.
Yeah.
Because that was wishy-washy when they first started doing them. Now it's kind of like understood, like a remake is truly from the ground up.
Yeah.
And a remaster is just like kind of up-resing.
Right.
Fixing some things.
It'd be cool if they would do remake of the year or remaster of the year, but there aren't enough games to do that on a yearly basis. I
don't think so?
Not on a yearly basis.
I guess year would be tough, yeah.
Well, maybe there should just be like a People's Choice Award, and it can be whatever.
I think there actually is one, and I think it was. I think that's what I'm thinking about. Like Genshin Impact or one of the gacha games won People's Choice of the TGAs or something.
People's
like
Choice,
that.
but they can't choose that. Okay, final.
They can't choose the stuff we definitely don't like.
People's Choice, but don't be weird about it.
So, but yeah, it's wild. I mean, the last Call of Duty I bought brand new, I had done Cold War because I liked Black Ops 1 and 2 a lot, and so I kind of have done all the Black Ops.
Yeah.
I didn't do, was it 4 that just straight up didn't have a campaign? It was 3 or 4. One of those didn't have a campaign at all. It was just the multiplayer. It was the first one, the only one they did that with, and I didn't even buy that one.
Really? I don't know. 4 had a campaign for sure.
Okay.
Because 4, I think, introduced Price and all that, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. But 4 had a campaign.
Price is in the Modern Warfare.
That's what you said. Call of Duty 4. That's Modern Warfare.
Black Ops.
Oh, Black Ops 1 and 2 definitely had a campaign. I don't know about those. You're saying Black Ops
3
4.
or 4.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think there's a Black Ops 4, and then I think it's like Cold War.
I see. Last campaign I played was before
I think they
that.
give them sub names after that.
The numbering and naming gets so confusing that I can't keep it straight.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
But, talking about Modern Warfare 4 or Modern Warfare 2? Does 2 make 4, or are they separate?
The Modern Warfare 2 thing is ridiculous. What a botched opportunity on their part, too. They really messed that up.
Yeah, I don't know what was in the water with some of that stuff. But I mean, it's kind of wild, though. And it's just also wild. We've talked about it already on an episode that they left the awful parts of that game in there for people to still be awful.
I mean, they didn't do anything there, right? They just re-released it on PS5. I mean, it's
like the technical issues, but also, I mean, I'm talking about like the emblem editor and just like the people being just atrocious people.
They didn't
on
even
there.
take out features that are problematic. Yeah, they straight up just ported. Like I don't even know what that means because I think the same code is running.
I'm not gonna lie, I did laugh very hard because I saw this dude like bragging. It was going viral on LinkedIn. About being hyped about his first video game release, and it was that he worked on the port of Black Ops 2, and I was like, brother, what did you do? Like, I know work happened, but like, it's not like, your name's in the credits, so that's got to feel wonderful. I truly,
I'd feel good, but yeah, it is.
It's like you write a research paper, and then I just like 2 years later, you're like, hey, I found this new issue, I'm going to write another one, and I help you write like a paragraph, and I'm like, got me a publication, baby. But yeah, it's crazy. It's also crazy how much I didn't realize how much popular I guess 2 was than 1.
That was kind of surprising. I thought 1 honestly would have been more popular in my in my mind with them re-releasing both. But I will say I bought Black Ops 2 port and I did not buy Black Ops 1 yet. I still intend to.
I did both.
Dang, I think I missed the window for the cheaper.
It'll go on sale again. I'm the problem. Gavin, you didn't give in, right?
I didn't. I was just kind of trying to see if anybody else got it or if you guys were like really into it. I didn't want to just buy it and then I'm kind of bored of it.
Us leave you hanging like we've done before.
Burned all of our goodwill with Gavin.
I only would play those games in a multiplayer capacity. I have no interest in playing single player.
Yeah,
so.
Really?
Same.
The single player on Black Ops 1 and 2, the story's actually
I've already
entertaining.
played the campaigns. It was
That's
good
fair.
when I was 15 or whatever. Like,
I'm in the same boat. It's like I liked him back then. It's fine.
That's fair.
Anyways, all right. So here's a game I hadn't heard of until you put it in the show notes. Beast of Reincarnation is apparently kind of getting middling reviews. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. You guys followed this?
No, I also didn't recognize the name when I was looking at the show notes.
So this is a game from the company Game Freak.
Yeah. We did talk about
Game
this.
Freak has done most of the Pokemon games. This is like their first game that's not Pokemon and not obviously locked to like a Nintendo platform.
But aren't the Pokemon games like notoriously terrible? They're just the IP carries it so hard.
Yeah, pretty much.
People put up with it.
Very good point.
Okay.
So, but they're working on outside of the confines of Nintendo hardware too to make this game, right? It launched on like everything. It's like an open world kind of Souls-like. But apparently the biggest thing I'm getting from the reviews, I was kind of excited for it, but I wanted to wait for reviews because the trailers made it look like there were only like 3 enemy types and then the bosses, which apparently is what it is, like one of the big complaints of like there's truly like 3 enemy types and then like the bosses and that's it.
That's rough.
Yeah. And that like Wukong isn't that bad.
Lords of the Fallen's kind of like that. You fight the same enemy over and over. Looks like some kind of doge or wolf or something here.
Yeah, you got like your wolf
little
companion.
good boy
There's like
companion.
It's got like a apparently it's got a Souls element and a turn-based element, but it's also got like exploration of like climbing around and all that stuff. And
that sounds cool.
it sounds super cool. Apparently it runs okay. I guess the protagonist is kind of like very bland. The voice acting's not the best in it and stuff. I think it runs okay on the Xbox and PlayStation, but kind of having some issues from the PC perspective. What I'm getting out of it is if they get to make a sequel, it's probably like they're going to have a lot of lessons learned from it. I mean, and I think there's validity in that of like games that you kind of have to put one out, get something out, and then
burn through a stinker and learn some lessons.
Honestly, these days, just seeing anybody brave enough to crank out a new game, new IP, it's like, okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I ended up not picking it up. I had it pre-ordered physically, and I was like, I'll hold off then and put my efforts elsewhere, which we'll get into later.
It's fair.
With what we're playing.
You had it pre-ordered, but you didn't have to buy it.
Yeah, you just cancel it.
So you just cancel your pre-order.
Do you get your money back?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Well, that makes pre-ordering more chill.
Not so bad.
That's like the whole thing, and like especially with as physical stuff's gotten more scarce, and then will only continue to get more scarce.
Can you cancel? Did you cancel the pre-order after the game released?
I canceled after the reviews came out.
Yeah,
the reviews come out about 48 hours before.
Interesting.
It launches to the public, right? So.
That makes pre-ordering seem like not such a bad boogeyman if you can cancel it after the reviews come out.
Yeah, I've always not understood why people have always been so like, don't pre-order games. It's like, I don't know, give them some sales projections, and then as long as they're not shitheads and they let the reviews go out, that's why everybody does complain about like reviews that don't drop until the release date.
Yeah. That makes sense. That is way
But
shittier.
the other thing that can catch people is if you pay to do like the deluxe editions and get like the 3-day early stuff, then you might get it before the reviewers are allowed to really do it. And their embargo and stuff, right? So there's still a game to be played with it, but usually it's hard to get a physical one multiple days early through pre-ordering. That's usually just not an option because of the physical part.
It makes sense. Well, in about a year, you won't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, okay, we'll wait. Our next news item. I don't really know what Matt's trying to get at here, so I'm going to just let him kind of tee this off. Something about Halo and the final cutscene.
Oh, so the point I put in there, I said that neckbeards were spreading some rumors about Halo / misinformation or whatever, about Halo Campaign Evolved is what it's called, right?
Yep.
In the first scene of Halo, notoriously on the bridge, you can like kill just the normal Marines there, and if you kill like 1 to 2 of them, they're like, the Master Chief's gone rogue, and they send in special Marines that are invisible, and they just like gun you down. It's just like a little Easter egg thing.
I didn't know that.
I didn't actually know that
either. It was
there
all the way back in 2000 or whatever, when Halo 1 came out.
Interesting.
If you shoot one of the Marines in like the head, it just like kills them. I guess from a program perspective, like the hit boxes were fucked up specifically on some of the NPCs, and the neckbeard outrage people who like try to rage bait to get views on just like right leaning thoughts, I guess, were like editing video and putting it out of like shooting the male Marines, and they were dying in one headshot, but shooting a female Marine and they weren't dying right away, and they were saying like they programmed it to where the females can't be killed, and it like started going hardcore viral of like, I can't believe they wokeified Halo. You can only kill the men and not the women.
Insane.
Bro, what do you think this says about you?
Hey man, what are you doing with your time?
Dude, if I showed you 5 videos in a row on my algorithm, you would not know who to think I am or what to expect. There's a man behind this curtain. I'm going to show you 5 videos, and I want you to describe what this man is going to look like. I'm telling you, you wouldn't expect.
Why do you do this to yourself, man? Do you at least have like a burner account for this stuff, or is this just like...
No, I like it being on my main one, so it doesn't know who I really am.
Yeah, it's good.
I get so...
throw the system off.
Yeah, the system, like it's just
system getting played.
That is so insane, dude. Like,
yeah.
So I guess it turned out not to be true.
Yeah, I think they've already patched it. It was like the hitboxes were like slightly off, like off to like the left or the right of certain seats of certain Marines, and it wasn't even like all the men had the proper hitbox and the females, so they couldn't just like save face and do that. It was like, no, like the dudes on the other side of the room had the fucked up hitboxes too, or some shit. It's like, but it gave those people just something to get crazy engagement and this, that, and the other.
And here you are, giving them more of a platform.
I am. I would to call them out and call them pieces of shit and just remind them that I would rather them. Well, I don't even need to say those words.
We can't say it, but
yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
what a wild thing to notice in the first place. It's just crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, I haven't touched Combat Evolved. I went ahead and picked up my copy to play it eventually with my
Campaign
buddy.
Evolved.
Yeah, Campaign Evolved. Yeah.
Yep.
And then neither of you guys picked it up, right? I did see more. Apparently, those extra missions. What I had seen was like some reviewers kind of hyping it up, or somebody who got early access. I think the general population kind of actually thinks they're not that great.
Okay, yeah.
Some people have also said that some of the cutscenes are like real weird, and I guess that's compared to when they did the Halo 2 like anniversary remake. They had Blur Studios remake all of those CGI cutscenes, and Blur Studio is like one of the most world-renowned CGI studios in the world. And everybody's like, why do these look not that great and look weird? Because they did them all in-house, and then it's like been revealed that there was development turmoil, and that's why the multiplayer was actually cut. What makes all of that interesting is we don't know anything about Halo. What are we up to? 7?
I kind of lost track after Bungie left the helm, to be honest with you.
Is there a Halo 6?
I think
Infinite is 6. Okay.
Yeah. They added like a super secret bonus final cutscene where Johnson, like essentially at the end of it, looks back and, spoilers, says, "I'll see you in the sequel," essentially teeing up the remake of Halo 2. Because there were rumors that they were going to at least remake Halo 1, 2, and 3.
And then you put your controller down and did a backflip, right?
Yeah. But it's just like one of those, I don't know, like if it's the same team and the same turmoil and the weird stuff that's gone on with, I guess, this development. I don't know. I just hold Halo 2 in pretty high regards, and I'm not even an FPS guy.
I'm honestly more hyped for a Halo 2 remake than I have been for Campaign Evolved. Just because Campaign Evolved, I feel like we've had several iterations, whereas Halo 2... I guess we've had the Master Chief Collection. Is that the only other iteration?
Essentially, kind of got remakes of Halo 1 and 2.
We got full remakes before?
But it's like still the same source code running underneath on both of them.
That's just a visual update.
That's
right?
why, that's why you can do the like switch back and forth on between. Off, you can do that for 1 and 2.
I didn't realize we got that for 2
well,
as well.
2's came through the Master Chief Collection.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you're thinking of. And then 1's was like a whole ceremonious thing on its own.
Yeah.
With it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Neckbeard's at it again, though, just trying to cause fucking drama.
Classic. I feel like we have a segment every week of what the Neckbeards are up to.
You can always count on Matt to tell
I just always want to like try and like be like, hey, if you've seen this, 1, shame on you if you're just like believing this bullshit. But like 2, stop it.
Hey, quit
it.
Stop it.
All right. Well, speaking of things that we always talk about and then we never let go, I guess Sony responded to the disc cancellation outrage to some extent, but the response was to investors during an earnings call. So they didn't even have the goodwill to look the fan base in the eye and say, yeah, we're not doing it. I guess I can read a little short quote here. So this was what was disclosed from the investors meeting. At this point, this is regarding cancellation of the discs in 2028. At this point in time, we are not seeing any impact on our business, but going forward, about the content sales, a large part is already digitized, and therefore, as a result of the discontinuation of discs, we don't see that there will be any negative impact on our business. However, as I already said, the users, the players have attachments, and we have to think about how to respond to that feedback. Which they have not, and probably will not. They just want it to go away. But they don't see any impact on their business, so it's fine, guys.
And of course they don't. They fucking reveal this and say this shit in the first fucking quarter of the business quarter for the fiscal year, and then they turn around and release these fucking ports of Black Ops that have clearly boosted digital sales through the goddamn roof.
Right.
And then, so, yeah. It's infuriating, but it's literally them playing it at a business level, right? Of course they would say it that way to the
It
shareholders.
really is, yeah.
And, there's that organized PSN blackout, starting on the 23rd of August, and everybody's saying,
what is that?
I haven't seen that.
It's like a 7-day, week-long, people trying to get on board of completely go dark on PSN, which means essentially not using your PlayStation though, or at least completely disconnecting from the internet fully. So even how I always show on offline mode, I'm still in party chats usually, so they still know I'm engaging with the console, right?
Yeah.
So that's a big effort. Yeah, probably. I've got enough shit to entertain me. I'll be on work travel for actually 2 of the days, so that helps.
Yeah.
But again, but all of this, everything that everybody's wanting to do, because they've announced it right now at the beginning of the fiscal year, you got to make impacts throughout the year.
Yeah.
Right. They announced it at this time because this is when companies do layoffs. All of that, right? Because you can recover.
They have time to bounce back.
You have time to recover from everything.
I hope they don't.
For the most part. So
the way they're handling it is just so poor. It's like no press conference or anything, no statement beyond just something popping up on a blog post. It's just really disappointing. It's like they think they can just keep squeezing the customer, and maybe they can. But Microsoft thought the same thing when it came to the last generation, and then that arguably was the start of the downfall from after the 360 onwards. So I don't know. I hope it bites them in the ass.
I do hope there's some repercussions. I hope Xbox comes out swinging and puts a disc drive on their console, even if they say, we're not making any of our new games on disc, but you'll be able to play through the disc drive that's built into this next Xbox One and everything back. And
or even
Sony already can't do that because they fucked themselves with the PS3 specifically, right? Fair. But they could at least
get an entitlement though, and I could see Microsoft doing that. Of maybe if Helix really is kind of a PC, maybe you even get a PC version of the game just for owning the Xbox disc. Yeah, I think a ton of people would be fine with that.
Yeah, I think they have set up some opportunities for Xbox to sweep in and do.
You're saying you pop in a disc and it gives you permanent ownership of a PC game, or as long as you have the disc in, you kind of have
maybe
an entitlement.
Not permanent ownership, the license basically.
Yeah, more how a disc works now, where if the disc is in, you could play the game. Is that? That would
something like that.
That'd be a pretty killer move, dude. And I've seen some people with all of the drama going on talking about how it may become more of a bougie craft kind of thing to make custom discs for things. You've seen people making the hard drives and flash drives. But you can't really do that with a disc drive if nobody has a disc drive. But they don't even have to publish games. If they'll just put a disc drive on their console, it could be a big selling point. I don't know. Yeah. Could be neat.
So, but I hope they come out swinging. I'll keep dreaming for there to be the Dreamcast too, because a lot of people don't realize that the Dreamcast was the most powerful console from a fidelity and power perspective. It just
wait. What do you mean?
Like
of that generation?
At the time.
Oh, okay.
Not.
I think me and Gavin heard the same thing. That was it's a little fusion reactor in 2005 or whatever.
But I would love Dreamcast too, another company to swoop in and just be like, you know what, fuck it, we're making consoles or something, right? But I think that those days are long gone.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that I don't know right now if I buy a PS5 game on disc, if I'm even going to be able to play that on a PS6 is ridiculous. It's like, why would I want to buy new PS5 games?
That's a great point. Yeah, like you may not even feel like you won't be able to transfer it or anything. Whereas if you had the digital license, yeah, that's crazy.
Like, we don't know if they're going to release some kind of peripheral that's going to let you run it, or like I said, maybe just scan it and then you get a digital copy. Like, we don't know because they have said absolutely nothing. So we're just going to keep complaining about it.
Yeah. But something we didn't touch on last time we talked about all this is lit a fire under the asses of like the open source and the developers who, by the goodness of their heart, work on emulators. And they're getting real far with some emulation on PS5 already. People have gotten like
that's crazy.
Demons. They've gotten Demon Souls is like to the boot screen already. Yeah. Like that's way faster than they've ever done that with any.
Yeah, that's actually
and like Astrobot to the boot screen. I think Astrobot might have been the one that they had like playing at like 10 frames a second or some shit that they got like through most of the first level.
That's pretty hype though.
So it's like. You're fucking around with fire. Like, you piss off the wrong people, and they're going to do something about it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's this weird equilibrium where, like, they don't care if you emulate it after, like, 15 or 20 years or whatever. But, like, we're still very much in the window where that would piss them off. But
yeah.
I'm sure they'll
they'll go hunting for people, obviously.
Yeah.
But then, at the same time, it's like, well, will they? Because they don't even spend the time securing the fucking PlayStation Network, so...
Yeah, that's true.
And it's shitty interface.
Yeah, but that doesn't hurt their bottom line. They don't care.
Yeah, true. So. It was funny that the PlayStation Network also went down like the week after they announced all this disc shit for like, it was like 8 hours or whatever, but it like was 8 hours that people couldn't use their games.
If the PlayStation Network is down, does that mean that I can't, so it would stand to reason I can't download a game that I have an entitlement to, right?
Yeah.
But and if I already have the game installed, I guess I could play it, but...
I
how
guess
big games are these
all,
days, I don't have more than like 10 games installed at a time.
Yeah,
so.
It would all depend on where you're at with like the monthly check-in, if they still are doing it by the month or whatever. It's like the DRM stuff or something, right, Ryan? Isn't that what that is? Where they check like the ownership checking stuff?
It's like you have to like connect to the servers once or something to validate that you legally purchase the game or something, and then you're good, or maybe once every 30 days. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I think there's a lot of different ways that companies can implement it into the game, but
there's a bunch of different,
the main company of the console / system ecosystem can do their own version, because Sony does like its own version of like a 30-day check or something.
Yeah,
but that's one time. I don't know. It's all weird. So there's a chance that even if it's installed or whatever, you might still not be able to access
there's all sorts of
certain features.
DRM,
or like,
but
I was playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I could still play it, but I kept getting the notifications because it couldn't use the PlayStation Network. That is how the Ubisoft Connect stuff is fed over. So I kept getting the constant pop-up of an error, and I'm like, I'm just trying to play the game. I don't put it in the fucking corner. It doesn't need to be a pop-up that I have to interact with to get it off my damn screen.
What, it's just like pestering you to sign into a Ubisoft account?
Yeah, it's like, you can't access your Ubisoft account. And it's like, okay, click. Like, it's unavailable. All right, whatever. Leave me alone.
That shit's so crazy. I heard with Campaign Evolved, you also, like, even if you want to do local co-op, like, you and your son want to play Halo together, like, he's going to need some kind of Microsoft account just to be player 2.
Yeah.
There's no guest accounts?
No.
You have to have
no guest accounts. You have to have 2 accounts.
Oh, wow.
Ryan already knows how I feel about this one.
No. Hey, I'm with you on that. That's crazy. Yeah, like
for just the local, even the single player. I have the game still sitting out there. If we put it in, I would have to log in and link my Microsoft account to play the campaign.
Yeah.
It's like, you got the sell on PlayStation. You've got the head count. Leave me alone.
Right. That is crazy.
You don't need to know how sensually I rub my sticks on my PlayStation controller through your data acquisitions.
Oh, we love to see it. I guess that's probably a good place to put a pin in it for the news. Let's talk about what we're playing and what we're hyped for.
Oh, boy.
Matt, you got a lot of stuff for us this week.
Got a big list.
It's not as long as it has been, right?
I mean, you got 4 things here.
I can't remember if I had just finished or I had said I was going to finish. Last we recorded Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4, so finished that up. Was going to go for the platinum, but I didn't realize that they locked some interaction stuff between a piece of the game that I don't really care for, which is where you like capture a fleet and you have your own fleet of pirates that you send out to do things. And essentially when they go and find stuff, there's a percentage chance that they'll get a treasure item. One of the trophies is get all the treasure items and put them on your shelf. And then I didn't realize that until I was at the end of the game after spending like 70 hours playing it, and I would have had to have just set and let the game run for like multiple hours of like redoing these missions, and I was like, yeah, absolutely not. I missed my chance for the platinum, hung it up. So I'm one trophy shy of platinum, and it will live there like that forever.
Yeah, it's tough.
So it's okay. We'll still be your friend.
It's fine.
You're still allowed to have a place on the podcast.
You're in thin fucking
gamer card. Yeah, I was saying that's definitely a first strike. You're on probation.
That's so funny.
But you might just make it up with your next point. So what game did you finish this last week?
So it's not a competition, boys, but I won. Yeah. I'm the first person on my buddy's backlog to play a backlog game to completion, and I played and completed Metal Gear Solid 1.
You are the backlogger.
Do you love this franchise now?
I like a lot about the franchise. Then there's some stuff that I was like literally just laughing at how long some of these PlayStation 1 cutscenes are, dude.
It is kind of crazy, dude.
It's insane. Like I'm talking like 15, 20-minute cutscenes for a PlayStation 1 game. And some of that is just the codec screen of them having conversations where it's just
there's
them
so many.
and text back
it's
and
just
forth.
literally text.
Yeah, but it is voice acted.
It is voice acted,
but you can read
like,
faster.
It's pretty much like it's a menu screen where you look in the top left and top right. You can see a little like caricature of them, a PS1 graphic caricature, and then like the text in the middle. It's like a radio transmission, is like what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah. But some of the cutscenes that like the final cutscene and stuff was like 15 minutes of like in-game cutscenes of like the polygonal like PS1 characters and all these conversations but the game kind of ripped.
The game's pretty sweet.
It's actually pretty cool. Like the story overarching is actually very interesting.
Yeah.
But it's said in so many fucking words.
Yeah.
It's the most overwritten stuff.
Let me ask, who was playing the Metal Gear Solid games back in the day, like on the PS1? Was this an M-rated game?
Yeah.
So I guess it would be adults.
They might have been teen
for the most part.
But yeah,
I don't remember.
It's so hard to imagine like how the franchise has gotten so popular. I mean, I guess it's
span
niche.
piece.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's...
I don't know.
I mean, if I would have played them back then, I would have... XXXX, because you can skip the cutscenes and spam through the codec missions.
You think you would have spammed?
I'm thinking I would have watched the cutscenes, and I think I would have spammed through all that text.
I don't know, though. Pre-internet, like on-demand, like content, like having long-form content wasn't the worst thing. Like it was kind of fair. Different times, you know. I probably would have spammed it too, but I was a kid. If I was an 18-year-old playing it back,
that's what I mean. I guess, yeah.
Maybe I would have been into it. I don't know, but
so let's say that I would have been a fucking kid too. The PlayStation 1 came out like 95 or 6.
I didn't mean.
Right?
I meant we would have been kids. Yeah, I didn't mean.
Jesus, right?
Yeah, your old ass, I'm sure would have enjoyed it.
But yeah, so I don't know, but I mean, we all know how idolized Kojima is and those games. All right.
Yep.
And kind of everything he touches. And I played through Death Stranding 1 on a whim. About a year after it was out, I caught it on like a $20 sale at like GameStop. Bought it like used.
Nice.
Which you won't get to do in another year. Just to keep bringing that up. And played through it and actually fell in love with it. Even though there's just a lot of just like walking. But you still interact with that game a lot more.
Right.
So you still get a lot of narrative, like conversations over the comms or whatever. But this game, you're just like freaking locked. So then I in the collection, because I played the collection they put out on current consoles where I did this.
Yeah.
They also have the original Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 on those collections, which is from 1987. It came out on like the NES and like an arbitrary old like PC system. They both did. And those are just very classic, like NES games. Like there's just a little bit of text you take off and kind of run from screen to screen to save some hostages, whatever, right?
Right.
They do have story though. Like a lot of the story they talk about in Metal Gear Solid 1 is what those games is. It's that story. But So there's Metal Gear and there's Metal Gear Solid. They're different.
Right.
Okay.
It recap when you start Metal Gear Solid 1. Yeah, I didn't play Metal Gear 1 and 2. I just played Solid. But because the online consensus seems to be you don't have to play Metal Gear 1 and 2 because Solid recaps them pretty well. Like,
yeah. And so I played around with that for a couple hours. And then last night I was like, hell, why not? And so I booted up Metal Gear Solid 2.
Nice.
Okay, first off, what an insane graphical jump. I mean, it was a PS2 game versus an early PS1 game.
Right.
Holy shit. It was insane. In the opening cutscene, I don't think I controlled my character for like fucking almost 20 minutes of that.
I've booted it up. I haven't started 2 yet, really. I've booted it several times, and I get like 15 minutes of that cutscene, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm done with this.
So I got through it, and I played for like 30 minutes. In just the gameplay changes, and even some of the camera angle changes, I was like, ooh, it's like more of Solid, but really refined. That's the word.
Is it more like, so like Metal Gear Solid 1 was interesting to me that it didn't have like, you didn't like aim. It was like a top-down, isometric, like angled game kind of.
So it's set up like that, but you can go into like a first-person aiming mode with your gun and with everything. And you can do that in Metal Gear Solid 1 as well. It's just kind of finicky.
It was finicky, yeah. I didn't know if like I don't know when the jump to like a third-person over-the-shoulder deal happened. Is that 3 or 4? Like
4 for sure.
4 for sure.
3 has more of it though.
Okay, yeah.
You're kind of expected to interact
playing Metal Gear Solid
more.
1 was really interesting to me because I really enjoyed the gameplay, but like it was very retro for me. Like playing.
Well, that's fair too.
Yeah, it was weird, but that's cool that it's like a big jump. I noticed the graphics for sure in that intro cutscene and everything were like pretty crazy.
And even as a big retro player, I believe that the N64 and the PS1 are the hardest two consoles to go back and interact with like that. The first jump into 3D.
3D, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, and I mean, that's the long and short of it. So we'll see how far I get with Metal Gear Solid 2, and then I'll definitely take a break because we'll be getting into September and other stuff coming out.
Spooky game time. Well, not even that.
Well,
all the ridiculous amount of games coming out.
September is so stacked. I mean, and August too to some extent.
And then I'll still probably try to find time to do my run through of Bloodborne, just because it's like so ingrained in my brain. I got to do it.
Yeah, you got to have a spooky game that you're going to play for sure, like or a fall October game.
Exactly. So, and then I did this a couple years ago. I played through Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and then Birth by Sleep and another one of them all together, and I should have just stopped after doing Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and taken a break because a lot of people I consider Birth by Sleep one of the best, and I was kind of burnt out just kind of trying to get through
it.
Right. So I'm going to kind of use that lesson with the Metal Gear stuff, and we'll see if I ever get around to going back to 3 and all of that stuff.
I mean, it's a good time with Delta, or are you gonna, if you get to 3, you're gonna play old school 3, or you're gonna play Delta?
I don't know.
Some people say you should play 3. I don't know.
Probably we'll do the actual 3.
Really? Okay, interesting. I thought about it too, but it's like I don't know. If Delta's out, I'll probably play Delta.
I understand it's pretty close to 1-to-1 though.
Yeah. Well. But not like gameplay wise, right? Like, isn't it a completely different gameplay because you're playing like Metal Gear Solid 5 style, like over the shoulder tactical?
I think it gives you a choice out of the gate. But as far as like the story and
I see, yeah, all the cutscenes and everything,
1-to-1, how you do all of it. It's
supposed to be extremely faithful.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll bring it back up.
Nice
one day.
A new favorite series for you, perhaps. What about you, Ryan? What have you been playing?
Gavin, also don't touch that series ever. You won't be able to handle it, my guy.
You can't handle it. It's crazy.
I was like probably not going to before. Now I'm definitely not.
Yeah, really.
I think you would like some of the convoluted pieces of it, like this and that, and connecting some of the webs. But the way it's done, I think, would drive you fucking ballistic.
I have zero tolerance for just the wacky nonsense storytelling, like Twin Peaks style, and then like having to watch a cutscene for more than a few minutes. No thanks.
Yeah.
If it's skippable, we're good. I hate being like that because there are good stories in games, but I just find that as a whole, like even the absolute pinnacle of like video game storytelling is still worse than other media.
Yeah, I would agree with that take. Yeah, if I'm just consuming a story, I would bar for bar normally take a book or a movie or a TV show over a game, but like I don't know, or pound for pound, I guess. But yeah, sorry, are we? I feel like we're upsetting Matt from across the room.
Matt's seething over here.
I mean,
no shade.
I mean, I used to be a high school English teacher, right? So, like, I have a lot of thoughts on good literature and good writing, but I do think that there are some stories and writing in some video games that can stand the test of time. Like, I think Final Fantasy X is a portrayal of one of the best love stories ever written, bar none, period. And, like, the way it deals with, like, the trauma of, like, loss in general, loss of a sibling, religious trauma, on top of, like, love and love lost. And then, like, the adventure and the merry band of heroes and, like, the self-sacrifice and all of that. I mean, it's
That's
like
fair.
10 out of 10.
I would say there's definitely some that
for sure.
I'm not going to say
reach
that,
those
like,
heights. Yeah,
I'm not going to say that, like, the narratives in games is top out of, like, books, movies, video games from, like,
I mean, they present
telling a story, right?
It's like a different type of storytelling. I mean, if your story requires, like, immersion or kind of being in it, then it's better. But, like, in general, it's hard to tell a straight-up narrative as well because, like, games require this, like, this dissonance of, like, oh, now we're going to take three hours and you're going to kill 30 people or whatever you're doing. There's, like, this monotonous nature to it that creates a dissonance. But I don't know.
Here's the fun
Depends,
argument. What's easier, making a all-timer film, an all-timer book, or an all-timer video game?
I wouldn't know anything about any of them, so about the actual making.
Yeah, I'm creatively bankrupt, so I don't actually know. I don't.
But you're right though. There is kind of a tension with games because you have to have fun gameplay, right? I mean, you don't have to, but like most people care about that.
Do you need like the kind of the Venn diagram
I would
with
think it's
expectation, right?
easier.
There's the 3-piece Venn diagram is the way I always look at it, of gameplay, story, and the fidelity / the way it runs, because that's a big part of it too. Because, like, right, if it's broken and the frames are falling apart, that
but sometimes there's like a direct tension. Like you think about something like in Uncharted when it's like, oh yeah, cool, treasure hunter, and then like, okay, cut to the gameplay where I'm just like murdering all these people,
that's what
and
I was
like I'm
thinking
completely
of,
untouchable, and it's just like there's a fancy term, I think they call it like ludonarrative dissonance. But that's always a thing,
part
right?
of playing a video game.
That's why
right?
there are very few games that like kind of thread that needle well, and like make it feel like the gameplay is informing the story. I think the Souls games do that, but at the same time, the Souls games do a piss poor job at actually telling stories. They just build really cool worlds. But anyways, no, I'm not trying to shit on game stories. I have had some like all time great moments like with game stories. It's just I still feel like for the most part for me the gameplay is going to be,
I would say, in
what I care
2026 also it's books, by the way, is what would get my vote.
Be the easiest or the
hardest?
Interesting.
One, because people just barely fucking
AI
know how
can
to
write
read.
it for you, man.
I was
don't know
about
what
to.
you're talking about.
I was about to say the opposite, but then I sat and thought about it. I guess I more meant like from a manpower perspective. Like if you were a creative genius and you had the story, it would be easier to make a book than it would be to make a movie. Like because it takes so much effort and like logistics and like
There's
different
technical
specialties
skills in there
yeah,
too, right?
exactly.
And you need a huge
Whereas
team.
like if you are the guy and you got a story in your head, you could get a book written, but I think it's hard to make something an all-timer story on pen and paper like that.
Yeah, I have like this is very big a tangent, but I have major qualms with how we tend to the royal we of everyone tend to act like there's no room for there to be a great author emerge after the fucking like early 1900s.
I don't think that's true. I think it just takes a longer time to appreciate. Like I think about somebody I like who was alive until a few years ago, like Cormac McCarthy.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. Yeah, he's
excellent
a good one.
author, and like I think it just takes a long time for like classics to like people have to like sit on them and digest them.
I guess it takes longer for a book to get in circulation, like a novel to get into like circulation through. Whether it's a teacher introduces it to a class of students and some students read it, or it gets famous through even today like Book Talk, right? And it's actually a good novel, not about fucking teenage werewolves, fucking tentacle men or some shit, right? Because there's plenty of that too. But at the same time, you hope that in 100 years, Stephanie Meyers isn't considered one of the all-time greats of
You'd hope. I
the
kind of
Twilight
doubt
books.
it. Yeah, you'd hope not.
That would be surprising if she was. Although I read all those books and they're not that bad, but I wouldn't put them as the greats.
Bro, doesn't a werewolf want to fuck a baby? They're pretty bad.
No, he doesn't fuck a baby. All right, calm down. He imprints on Bella's baby.
I said
so
want
he
to.
has
Oh, shit.
he has a connection with her baby that transcends everything else.
He does.
And when he thinks he's in love with Bella, but then the baby's born, and he's like, "No, I was imprinted on your baby, so actually I'm just gonna hang around until she's of age, and then I'm gonna." So
Wow.
yeah, so
Okay.
actually, it's
I
it's
say the
chill.
worst shit on this.
I don't know what's more fucked up, that story or the fact that Ryan knows it pound for pound, man.
I'm worried about my search history. What the?
No, I very much enjoyed those books in high school, so don't at me.
Oh, I won't.
Come for me.
Did you do it of your own free will, or did you do it for a girl? Because I know every word to every Relient K song because of a girl. But
this is a we got to drop all the book stuff. Now we're a Reliant K podcast.
Be my escape, bro.
Be my escape, bro. Not who I am and who hates who I've been. Hit me with it.
Oh no.
No, it was free will. Although I was pining for a girl when I read them, and it's like you kind of. I didn't read them for a girl, but I did like. No, I just liked them, man. I don't know. I was a little romantic 13-year-old.
All right. I mean, I guess I kind of was too. That's about when Final Fantasy X would have been out.
Yeah,
about a
that's
couple years
fair.
before that.
It's just whatever media you consume.
I'm sobbing over religious dramas, and Japanese music with people kissing. For no girl, no girls were playing games in my redneck as high school back then that I was aware of.
Oh, shit. That was a fun tangent.
Good tangent.
I think we were in the midst of asking Ryan, what have you been playing?
All right. Yeah. Jumping back in. No, we're done with Twilight, done with Reliant K. We'll come back around. But, I've got a weird little list here, so I guess I'm going to skip the top one first. I'm going to talk about Peak. I've been streaming, like, with my friend Dakota, like, every other Sunday. We've been doing, like a duo stream where we'll chat and play games and stuff. We started with like Cuphead, and then we were going to play RV there yet, but we ended up pivoting to Peak this week, and so we played a few hours of Peak, and it was really fun. Didn't play a ton, but it was fun jumping back in because it had been a while since I'd played it, and we had a good time.
Did you get any engagement on your stream?
Yeah, I mean, we had up to like 20 people watching at one point.
You can say any numbers, and we would believe you because we're not there. You don't text us and tell us to tune in.
It's a good point. You should have dropped it in the Discord.
I'm about to, actually, with you guys in this segment as I'm describing it. Because I'll get there. First of all, some of those people that were in the stream invited us to play Black Ops 6 with them, like a little friend group. So we picked that up and played Search and Destroy with them, and then some zombies, the newer zombies, which is wildly different than old zombies. But we had a lot of fun, honestly. It was cool, like playing with people.
Did you hit them with a link to the podcast?
It's on my Twitch page, and I'll get there. But I'm kind of like, Dakota's more of the streamer, and I'm like this co-streamer, I don't know if I have the clout on his stream to drop the podcast, but on that note, I think I'm going to start streaming Majora's Mask, and I have all the pieces in place to do it tonight after we record at 8:30, like if I can get home at that time period. So I'll drop the link to you guys so you can work
I'm not
me.
watching that.
That's too bad. I have to edit a podcast.
Please just turn the tab on, because I have all of the requirements for Twitch affiliate, because I have 25 followers and I have enough stream time.
I did not expect Ryan to be the first one to take off.
My man's going to be a partner soon enough.
I need one more.
Quitting his day job.
I need to do another stream, and I have to maintain my average over 3 viewers, and I'm at like average like 4 right now. So. We're so there. I'm about to be rich. I'm putting my 2 weeks in at our day job.
All right, I'll log in with my personal one, and I'll run another tab on my laptop logged in as my buddy's backlog one, and there's 2 of your 3.
There we go.
How does it help your metrics if I jump into the chat but then immediately get banned from Twitch?
It'd probably drag me down. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
How are you going to get banned from Twitch, Kev?
I did make.
I was thinking of
Beg for
reciting
feet
a
pics?
certain. No, let's not.
Beg for feet pics.
But yeah, I've got it installed. I've got the 2 Harkinian, which is the HD with the 60 FPS. I got a mod, or I got a texture pack.
Because I'm not a
Do what?
scrub. I said, I don't know what you're saying. I'm not a scrub.
Okay, so I have
know what you mean either.
I have a PC port of
a Nintendo
Majora's
game
Mask.
Okay.
That has it's a 1-to-1, but it has 60 FPS, and it has.
There we go.
I got a texture pack that high up-reses it and everything, so we're ready to go.
How does that make you feel, Matt?
I don't know. Some people just don't have game. They can't ball like I do.
I can't ball like you do, and it lets you free look with your right stick instead of being locked into the old school Zelda
Much
style.
better.
I'm very excited. It's gonna be dope.
That sounds hype.
It doesn't know ball. I'm going to get in there now. I got things to say.
Do what? Yeah, get
in there and at
get
Nintendo
in the chat
lawyers.
and yell at me, bro. Nah, it'll be fine. I've got a legitimate ROM of the game. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
This legitimate ROM that isn't real.
Don't worry about that. We're good. But yeah, so I'm planning on doing that. That's going to be my backlog game. I'm hoping to make some progress on it. Hopefully I'll get through it in a few weeks. Probably not.
I'm going to beat another one.
Oh, yeah, you will. Oh, for sure. You'll probably be 3 or 4 deep by the time I get through this. But, yeah, and then I played more of the Power World 1.0, which I've been enjoying a lot.
Nice.
I've almost got back to where I was before, when it first came out.
I think I saw a video that was from Power World of, like, this dude taking off on this obese little, like, bird screaming as a giant, like, whale and a giant, like, wave was coming at him. And I
saw that. You may have sent it to me, or maybe Dakota sent it to me. I don't know. But I was like, why is this go so hard, dude?
I think I remember. I don't know if I sent it to you or not. I send you a lot of shit.
That was insane. I've seen that video. Yeah, it's like he's like running away from a world-ending tsunami and just cresting above it on this like winged
It's got like his stream audio though, and he's like screaming.
Yeah, what is he says like, "Do not fail me now," and he's like screaming on this stuff. It was hilarious. But yeah, I'll probably keep playing it, but I'm playing it with my buddy who has kids, so we play like once every 2 weeks. So it'll be another 4 years before we beat Power World 1. They'll have Power World 2 out by the time we beat
that's
it.
That's the thing. Where it goes from kid to kids, there's a plural part.
Yeah, Matt has a kid, but he just doesn't take care of him and just plays games. So it's fine.
Like,
that's
the
secret. Human species got this far when parents sucked way back in the Stone Age.
Love,
that's true. Now that's some 1-year-old dad shit. Not day one. He's like, it'll be fine. I'm over it. All right. Well, I guess moving on to Gavin. What are we doing this week, Gavin?
What are we doing? I've only played Remnant 2 this week.
I know. I saw on your list.
Like copiously.
The serial gamer has returned.
I was about to say, if it wasn't clear to you guys by now, there's like 5 series that I just play on loop. It's like Souls games, Monster Hunter, Remnant.
We were like back to back progress in
you
like
you
were like hyped on Control. You were like through places in Silent Hill 2, and I was like,
you guys were really like, you thought I was a changed man.
And we were like hyped for you.
I was impressed. I was like, dang, he's like,
we were giving you the engagement that we thought you needed to see this
there was
through.
the return event, and then I realized how much I love that game. I got the platinum last night on accident because I just like upgraded a gun, and it was like, oh, all achievements. I was like, oh, cool,
nice.
That's how I am
on
about
accident is
platinums.
crazy.
Yeah. I have 300 hours on that game.
I was about to say, I feel like you have to play it like in a copious amount to accidentally platinum it.
Yep.
Like, if you're following a walkthrough, that's one thing, you'll knock it all out, but like you gotta play a lot to just walk into it.
It's the kind of game that I think even if you followed a guide, you're probably looking at 100 hours for a plat.
Because there's special events with the way the procedural like generation rolls, like what boss you'll get. Like if you get like the Huntress or whatever in that one, I think that's her name or whatever.
Yeah, and there can be like crazy shit too, where it's like you gotta like beat this one boss in this certain way, and then that gives you a crafting item. You gotta take that to a whole nother world, do another thing. Like it's nuts.
I think I started trying to platinum it. Or I may have platinumed it, but there's also like the armor set in one of those weird worlds where you have to like just straight up run through that fog that kills you and jump.
You just get the engineer archetype. Yep. Yeah,
and like I had looked that up. Why would I find that?
Damn, you platinumed Remnant? I didn't know about that.
I think I platinumed the first one and maybe most of the second one. I think there was a bug trouble because I played Remnant 2 at launch pretty hard. Something like that. Well, so one of them's platinum and I think one isn't.
Yeah, nice. That's fun. Yep. I knew you loved it because we played it there for a little bit. We did a 3-player run.
That's like the most we've committed to playing a game together.
Yeah, we didn't get very far.
I had hopes for Arc Raiders, but we fell off that hard.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like it had legs
Ryan
for
owes-
like.
I feel like Ryan owes Gavin $40 for that one.
I don't know Gavin shit.
I don't give a shit about that. I bought it of my own volition. I
owe
don't
him
care.
an apology for sure. No, I probably do owe him $40.
If I cared, I would keep playing it. The console port kind of sucked, though. To be honest with you, like it's
Arc?
similar. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I hate those like inventory systems that are clearly designed for a mouse, and then you
Yeah.
have to use a controller, and it's like it takes
I
like
think
5
you had the
business
same-
days to
Matt had
move
the
the
same-
That was my
cursor.
biggest complaint. Honestly,
right,
over
'cause-
like playing it, being in the
Yeah.
world and engaging was fine, but yes, there was so long between matches because of how long it took like us for our inventory, man.
Yeah, I only really played it that one weekend. Me and you played it there for like couple like 5 hours, 2 days back to back or whatever.
And I think that was what we came to Gavin after that weekend hyped up on.
We were like, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah. We were like,
yeah.
We played like 3
Gavin.
rounds. I would still hop back on it. I think it was a little bit like also there was like a gear probably is a gear disparity now with like the fact that we're all noobs and I'm sure everybody else is super geared up. I wonder if like the kind of campy spirit has survived, if people are still like, let's watch each other's backs and evac together, or if people are just like, nah, I'm shooting on sight.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I do think there would be a gear disparity that would probably make it tough to get into. But I'd rather do that than like what was the other one that came out? Anthem or not Anthem?
Marathon.
Marathon. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
You're
not
the
really
only one
anything
that's touched it.
Do what?
You're the only one that's touched it. I think.
Yeah, I bought it. Only played it that one night, pretty much. What a waste of money. My brother hyped me up, and then I didn't love it.
You fall for it, man.
I'll fall for it every
Fall
time.
for it. I'm gonna start hyping you up every time I buy a game.
Yeah,
Just
but
say it has multiplayer. It
yeah,
doesn't.
you got to say it has multiplayer because I won't get hyped up. I almost have the opposite reaction with a single player.
That is the thing. Just bring it back to me. What matters the most on the Metal Gear thing? It's crazy to think. Also, apparently, all of them, even through 4, are under 20-hour games.
I love that.
They're pretty short.
That's
now,
what sold me
5 is
to-
apparently like a 50, 60-hour game.
Right.
But
That's
and
what sold me to
crazy
play
that-
the first one, yeah, because it was short. It was like 12 or 11 hours or something.
I think 11 hours is what it,
Yeah.
like regularly
Yeah, pretty
comes in
casual.
online.
I
But
love that.
that's the crazy thing about 5. Apparently, it's like 45, 50 hours, and it's like notoriously didn't get completed. Like
Oh,
the
wow.
Kojima stuff with Konami, the Fallout happened before the final act of the game was written. The game would have been like 100 fucking hours. It's insane.
That's crazy. Especially, it's supposed to be all gameplay and not so much on the cutscenes and stuff, as from what I understand. But yeah, that kind of sold me on the games as well, the shortness of them. And then I feel the same way about like Resident Evil or like Control or something. I love a sub 15-hour game. It's like perfect.
Yeah.
Same, bro.
So do you think you're going to get back to Control?
Oh,
or,
for sure.
Or Silent Hill 2
Both.
reasonably
I'm
soon?
going to beat both games very soon, within the month.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're a ways out from the Silent Hill 3 remake, but we're real close to Control. But at the same time, the
I
bad news
won't
for
buy
you,
it on release.
the bad news for you both with like Control Resonant is they've said that it's like a 30-hour game and then like 50 to complete it. Like it's very much
To complete it, not even
to like 100% it.
Oh, okay.
50
okay.
hours.
How long is
I
the
can play a
first
30-hour game. It's cool.
The first one, I don't even think the platinum would be 30 hours.
it
Like
was short.
25 maybe the
To
platinum.
beat it was like 12 or something.
okay.
Oh,
so
I
it
got to
might be
pick that
short.
back up. Okay.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I remember it being very digestible. I think it took me 2 days, and I was like locked in playing. I'm already bought in on Control, so I need less convincing to play the 30-hour sequel. You know, it's like it's harder for me to play a 30-hour unknown IP for
I
me.
will say that also. Keep in mind, it's a more open world hack and slash.
It is
the
true.
Thing. It is a genre swap.
They're
so-
swapping the genre. That does sell me less because I don't like that as much. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll be there.
Yeah,
Open
I know
arms
you
and open
will.
eyes. I'll be there.
I expect a full review.
Yeah, you'll get it. The podcast won't. You guys aren't good enough. Sorry. Just kidding. We could start doing that if anybody wants it. I don't think you do.
Wait, what'd you say?
Me giving my review of a game.
Ooh, game reviews would be fun. I don't know. Maybe we need a new segment.
Well, they're not getting scores. They're getting fucks.
People
or
really
don't
care
fucks.
about our opinions. That's what I hear.
Oh, the people have been begging me for it. I hear it all day, every
Do
day
they?
when I go out in public.
The only people that ever ask my opinion on a video game when it comes out is you two, because you know I've probably played it.
Give good reviews. It's good.
Good Good. All right. Our bladders are empty. Our hearts are full. We're ready to return to
Rage Quit.
Is it 20
reviews.
questions? Oh, you're just copying Ryan now.
All right. Well, fucking.
That's what I said on
All right.
break.
20 questions, and then you both copied me. No, just you.
Matt was roasting me for not bringing it back. I've been trying to do a different game, and he was like, "You don't have the energy to do it yourself, so I'm going to bring it back."
Yeah, what?
As I've only brought 20 questions, I've never brought another game to the table.
Big talk.
Well, we could do 20 questions instead.
I happen to like Rage Quit reviews.
Yeah, if you've got some reviews, let's do it.
All right. I'm just going to let you guys try to guess the game. I've got a couple of reviews here.
Okay.
Instead of keeping score and all of that stuff seems
It's fair.
difficult. I'll start with these 3, but they're very short. You'll understand why I'm giving you 3 reviews right out of the gate.
Okay.
Would rather huff an exhaust pipe than go through the DLC. I have nothing positive to say, and no.
Do we get multiple guesses? We get one guess? We just throw them out?
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2.
Jesus Christ.
Is that it? Wait, but the DLC is the best part of the game.
Sorry. That's crazy. I mean, I wasn't intentionally trying to roast you. It just made sense because people don't like the game in general, and they don't like the DLC.
And it's even Dark Souls 2 vanilla.
Well, my bad, everybody.
The other one I had is, this isn't difficult, it's just tedious. Running all the way back to the boss countless times isn't a challenge. It's a waste of time. Dodging feels unreliable, and the hitboxes are awful. The game constantly registers hits even when the attack clearly goes through thin air. Very accurate.
The hitboxes are janky.
And then the other one is like, if you like Dark Souls, don't get this game. It's genuinely like someone told you, was told to make a sequel to DS1 and said, I don't know. Oh, and then they just made the sequel based on hearing about Dark Souls 2 from a friend.
Vibes alone.
All right.
My bad.
Wow. All right. This might be a short segment.
I wish we were keeping score.
Damn it, Ryan.
Think of how many points that would have been.
All right. If you don't like mediocre writing, modernized hogwash, bad gunplay, or anything that supports the establishment of Israel.
The establishment of Israel? Is that what you said?
Oh, wow.
Just don't buy this game. Granted, it's not on sale. Pirating is cost effective, and all it takes is a VPN and a virtual machine.
Okay. Can you read it again, please?
Yeah, that's a lot.
You
I
don't
know.
like mediocre writing, modernized hogwash, bad gunplay, or anything that supports the establishment of Israel. Just don't buy this game. Granted, it's not on sale. Pirating is cost effective, and all it takes is a VPN and a virtual machine. And I will say, I went ahead because this is the first time I've done this. It's games we've all played.
Oh, okay.
Games we've all played. It's a modern...
We're all very familiar with it, at least. I think we've all played them.
Okay.
A little bit, at least.
I mean, I don't know how it would relate to Israel, but The Last of Us?
It is not The Last of Us.
Yeah.
These are Steam reviews, too.
Okay. Yeah, so all on PC. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, can I guess is it like a Call of Duty, like Call of Duty 6 or something? Call of Duty?
It is not.
Okay.
No.
Modernized hogwash. The establishment of Israel.
Modernized hogwash is crazy. I don't know what that means.
All right, the other half of this review that I didn't read. If you do, however, want to play a good game with excellent writing, more or less fair gameplay, survival hardcore mode isn't filled with bullshit, something cheaper that isn't just a cash grab, then play something called another game in this franchise. If you're interested in settlement building or playing RimWorld, play
Fallout?
Play something.
4?
Fallout 4.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
I don't know.
What does Israel have to do with this?
Yeah, that was a red herring.
I saw that and laughed so hard. I was like
Bethesda is a American studio. That's
the other one I have is like really bitching about fetch quests, but that would have just kind of. Same, probably down the same thing, but all right, the next one. Tedious game with too much backtracking, annoying puzzles, and weak gameplay. Feels like a chore to complete. Don't get the hype.
God of War.
No.
Tedious backtracking.
And then I'll also give you okay graphics, but outdated gameplay right from the late 90th.
90th? 90th what? 90th year ever. Tedious backtracking.
I'm going to let Gavin guess before I throw out another guess. That feels fair to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe some kind of Metroidvania. I don't know. Hollow Knight?
Mm-mm.
Good guess. I like that. Dragon's Dogma 2?
No. For me, it's dreadful. I do not want to play a scene over and over to solve some stupid puzzle. My fault for buying without research, but dang it is so boring playing the same content over and over. I actually did not like this game at all. Think of all the fun you have when playing a game, but replace the fun with frustration. And then I'll give you one snippet of this next one. Ammo is so scarce.
Is there a timer before I can jump in and guess?
You
again?
can go. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We're not playing for anything.
Well, you think that, but it's 1-1 right now.
There's pride on the line.
No one's keeping score except Brian.
You can't stop me from keeping score. Resident Evil 2.
That is exactly what it is. What the fuck?
Yeah. 2-1, bitch.
All right, I went too easy with the games, apparently.
Oh, no.
I would have never
sorry.
guessed that. That's the only one of that franchise I've played, so.
I was thinking that or Dead Space when you started talking about backtracking and puzzles and stuff. Yeah. Dragon's Dogma was a bad guess because we haven't.
a ton of cutscenes in RE2, is there? I mean,
Did you say cutscenes?
like it's not like they're unskilled. Like you have to rewatch
scenes.
them.
Oh, yeah.
That was weird.
Outdated graphics from the late 90th made me
That's pretty good.
made me laugh. What the final one was, honestly, I fucking hate this game. The reason I say that is not only because a zombie takes 15 shots to the head and still doesn't die, but also because the game has a major ammo problem. Besides that, the biggest miss Capcom had here is that they rushed the game and made Claire's story not correlate with Leon's story. I would have left that out, which is sad because in the original, it was the other way around. But what can you do, right?
Resident Evil 2 is weird that you're not like supposed to kill the zombies almost. Like you eventually get them all down, but it's like you don't have enough ammo to do it at the start at all. Like, and you gotta repair those windows along the way, and like it's different than other zombie games.
It also was like just a couple of years ago, I didn't realize until I thought about it how kind of Metroidvania adjacent the original, especially Resident Evils, kind of are.
Yeah, I could see that actually. Now that you're saying, like with all the backtracking, they're like a lot smaller. They are because like a big thing in Metroidvania is like the map is almost a character that you get like accustomed to, and Resident Evil 2 is definitely like that in my experience. I haven't played one, but the mansion, people love the mansion, you know.
Oh yeah, the mansion, baby.
The mansion, baby. Are they remaking one? Did we determine? Did they say that they are?
It's been pretty heavily leaked that they're going to remake 0.
I'm going to wait to play it,
1.
I think. Might as well.
So, it could be very cool.
Is that our last? Was it our last Rage Quit review?
That is. We can do 20 questions if we want.
I stumbled upon this in this last week just organically. This like Steam forums thread manifesto that someone wrote about a game, and it's just too funny not to read. I don't know if you guys would rather do this off the podcast or not, but it's like several paragraphs. And,
I mean, if you're ready to read several paragraphs.
I can save it for next time.
Oh, you're good. I think
read
you're a good judge of it.
Is it essentially a bad review of a game?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We all know the game.
Title of thread. Yeah, you will know it. Title of thread. Game is an unbalanced piece of garbage. Parentheses. Yet I still want to beat it. No. It starts with no. Don't even freaking try to defend it because you all know anything you say to this game's defense is a bull-faced lie. Yes, the game's pretty. Yes, it's voice acted. Yes, well put together. But that's where the compliments end and the bullcrap begins. Enemy stats are overinflated to the point that their HP pools and stats make even enemies one level higher a nightmare to fight against. We'll skip some of this. They really go on for a while. Here's my favorite part. Every single fight had me using one or more resurrection scrolls, and those things don't come cheap. Random white knight pushes up glasses as they grab 2 handfuls of potato chips in a single hand and chews them loudly before speaking. Most annoying geek voice possible. Well, actually, you have to build a certain kind of party or you're going to struggle to beat any encounters. Snort. So if you don't have insert meta party here, you're playing the game wrong. Snort. Me. Proceeds to punch nerd right in the glasses before resuming speaking. Wrong. These games brag on the ability to have the freedom to play the game any way you wish. This means just about any party setup should be valuable, albeit some more difficult to achieve than others, but that's not how it goes. This is not balanced, all caps. It keeps going like that, where they keep like having this dialogue with this mythical nerd, this mythical white knight nerd, and then the guy keeps punching them again and continuing.
Oh, dude, we've got it next week. You got to send it to me so I can have all the nerd parts and we can act out like in the theater.
We can do a skit. We got some short form
actually,
content.
I'll be the nerd.
So what is the game? I don't even know. Is it like Baldur's Gate 3 or something?
It is not Baldur's Gate 3. Any other guesses?
Is it a Final Fantasy?
Nope.
Divinity?
Divinity? Yeah, Original Sin 2?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Matt first.
Matt got it. Yeah.
It is Divinity indeed, so...
I mean...
I don't know how I stumbled upon that thread, but I was just like, this is gold.
Those scrolls are pretty irritating. That's the system.
We found the author.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a point.
Well, actually, right.
That white knight did sound annoying. No, I love the games, but it caught me off guard the first time we were playing it, and it was like, oh no, you're just like dead. Like we have to go buy a scroll. It's crazy,
dude. That game is actually kind of hard.
Yeah,
like
we
are on the final boss fight, and we spent about an hour on it, and we're like, we're just going to come back to this. So
really,
I'll return to that later. I guess
Divinity 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that fight is crazy hard.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Really. I'll never know.
Do what?
I'll never know.
Why are you a non? You don't like fantasy that much, I guess. Is that why? Or CRPGs?
You like story.
I've already got a big backlog.
Good game though. You clear that thing out. You're making progress.
And you can
all
play
the time.
it. You can play with the misses. It's a lot of fun. Go up.
Ooh, that's a good idea. There you go.
Have you ever done any tabletop?
No, believe it or not, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons or any kind of tabletop.
That was pretty wild.
That does surprise me.
You seem like the type. Fucking nerd.
But yet I also seem like the type that would be a wrestler.
What can I say?
I mean, you've had every job imaginable.
What is it? Am I a Dungeons and Dragon guy or am I
You're a shape-shifting
from the top
chameleon.
rope,
it's
brother?
Yeah, Matt really does drop stuff like, back when I was doing underwater welding for a minute. It's like, no, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
So good at
I
lying.
believe that.
You're not that old.
Somebody's going to show up with like a welder at work one day and be like, fucking prove it.
Yeah. We really could. We need to line up like all your so claimed professions. Like you have to weld this, do a personal fitness class with this guy, and there's been teach me.
You're gonna have to recite some Shakespeare or something too.
Yes,
sonnets. Flooring.
Tell me iambic versus triambic pentameter.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, moving on. I guess it's time for our listener mail. All right. So we're excited to have some listener mail. Do we have the author of this?
Yeah, it's from Cam.
Okay. Well, thanks
it
again.
Listener mail
for writing again, Cam.
It is listener mail from a mail.
He is the listener mail.
Well, we don't know because Cam is just obviously somebody out there in the world who just happened to write into the show. Not like a real life friend who feels sorry for us or anything like that.
That's true. That'd be crazy.
So whoever you are,
so weird.
Whoever you are, Cam, we appreciate the contribution. So I'll just get right into it. It's a fun little experiment here. So you are a high school teacher, not a gym coach teaching history. Well, You were exclusively hired to teach math or something, who happens to be really cool, and you decide to assign a video game for the students to write a video game report. Which game do you assign and why? What do you expect the students to get out of the game? Should the listeners also play that game? I hated book reports. I'm sorry that was a traumatic experience for you, Cam. But this assignment sounds a little more fun. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys giving the students?
I'm not going first.
I've got my game.
I have a game, but I don't love it. I'd rather not go first. I'm still kind of mulling over.
Well,
but I can go if I need to. I don't know. You said you have one, Gavin. You're the host.
I'll go first, and then you guys can see. You guys can see if you can top it. I'm assigning Portal 2.
Dang it.
And I'm giving extra credit if you play it co-op with a family member, because I think that's pretty cool, and it's like a game that can bring people together because it really is just solving puzzles. There's no learning curve. You don't need to be like adept at shooting or anything like that. So yeah, I had a lot of fun playing that game with a non-gamer. I think it's good for young people to do creative exercises like that, right? And it's not like they're going to do a whole lot of that on their own time necessarily without a little bit of extra motivation. So yeah, I think Portal 2 would be a good one.
I sure wish I'd gone first.
That was going to be your game?
Yeah, it was. I'm scrambling now.
Uh-oh.
Good game, though.
Kingsfield won with no access to the internet, and
Yeah.
fuck you kids. Have fun. Good luck.
Don't
What
beat
is-
it and you fail the class.
Yeah, exactly.
What's Kingsfield?
Oh my god.
An original
This
From
fucking
Software
guy.
romp
Okay.
on the
okay.
PS1,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. Letting
you know,
everybody down. I'm sorry.
Let's
Matt made me play it one time on the PS3.
Okay.
It
So
is-
you
it's ass.
don't know.
Oh, I
You
know.
wouldn't
Of course I
have
know.
known.
Yeah, I'm deep in the FromSoft lore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
that's
couldn't
fair.
get through the first level, so.
it's hard because not a lot of people would like turn-based RPGs, but I'm thinking I might go Final Fantasy X. Visually, it's a little closer to up to snuff, even with being older, especially with having some of the remaster treatments. But I would probably assign like the caveat of like focus and like tell me all of the different like traumas highlighted throughout this journey. And
You really
if
just
any
like inflicting that on
resonates
other people,
with
don't you?
And like
You do that as a teacher?
what-
What kind of teacher are you? An English teacher, I guess, in this,
Well, that's what
in
I
this
was, so
universe?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
why-
that's fair.
did math teachers sign book reports?
Well, he said like you're a math teacher.
Well,
or
that's
something, you know?
Cam's fucked up. No,
I feel like it's fine for, as a math teacher, yeah, you can assign Portal.
Mine's
Teaches
gonna be
you spatial
like-
reasoning.
oh, go ahead. Yeah. I was just making sure,
I
clarifying.
was leaning into
yeah.
the book report.
Whatever
Yeah,
teacher you
yeah.
want to be,
Okay.
just not Jim.
Don't limit
That
my
part was
creativity.
explicit.
We could be whatever kind of teachers
But yeah,
we want.
and so yeah.
Makes sense. You talk about it a lot. the love story of it and the trauma of it, for sure. It makes sense. It'd be like a interactive modern Romeo and Juliet or something.
Yeah, and like the whole turn-based combat thing is so fallen by the wayside. I mean, I don't think like that is a type of game that new generations aren't playing, unless Expedition 33 managed to penetrate that kind of demographic some, you know, which I don't think it really did.
Interesting.
Would.
I like that answer. All right, I'm scrambling because Gavin took mine, but I think I have a pretty good one. I'm not an English teacher. I'm either a math or an engineering or a programming teacher in this circumstance. So like a high school engineering teacher. You
Bro,
know, like
I graduated from high school. That's not a real thing in
It was-
rural Arkansas.
yeah, we had a very basic one where you put the popsicle sticks together to make bridges and stuff, you know?
No, really?
Yeah, really.
like that. You had a class on that?
Yeah, I didn't take it, but we had tracks. I was actually in the criminal justice little sub-track. Drop some rhyme.
Book 'em.
No, we didn't do anything in that
I didn't
class.
know you
It
wanted
was
to grow up and be a piece of
crazy.
shit, right?
I feel like every time we hear something about each other's past, it's immediately just a door to roast.
But let's say I'm the popsicle bridge class teacher.
I don't know, man.
Bridge Builder 3.
I can't get past the criminal justice thing. Like, I need to know what you're assigning.
Okay.
I need to know what's on that. Curriculum.
This is actually some crazy lore. So we had a senior project my senior year where the teacher got approval to go bury a dead pig out in the woods.
No.
And we had to follow the procedure to excavate it like a crime scene and document it and like interview people like around the scene and stuff. And we took it to a mock court that he set up, and we had to present the evidence.
Bro,
and everything.
Was the pig already dead? Like,
Yes.
like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
who,
yeah.
who
I don't think
donated, who donated the dead pig?
Now, I don't know how they sourced this pig.
He probably used whatever the like biology teacher would have used for like the dissecting the little pigs, right?
I didn't dissect pigs in bio. It was more like frogs, but okay.
Oh yeah, no, it was like pig
Y'all
fetuses.
really went to some yeehaw ass high schools, man. I thought it was just me.
But I had an assignment one time where we got assigned another person in class and had to figure out everything we could about them without them knowing, and anything was on the table.
That's not going to get creepy at all.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That should actually be illegal.
And it was
to be
insane when
assigned
like
that.
my turn came up and the person like had pictures of like my vehicle and my front door.
What class is this for?
Stalker 101.
It was related to like cybersecurity.
Okay,
stuff.
okay. That makes some sense.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
rolling
sorry.
back. I'm the popsicle teacher. And
All right, yeah.
I'm assigning Factorio, and you gotta you gotta get to the iron. You gotta get through a certain amount of it, and then you're gonna write your paper on what you've learned about optimization and planning for expansion and planning for the future.
Okay, all right.
Really,
You've spun it.
You both just really want to punish your students, don't you?
I want to introduce them to an addiction.
I want them to become emu. Oh, that was a good ride in, Cam. Good job.
Yeah, I like
Good job,
that.
buddy.
Thanks for the mail.
Proud of you. All right, Ryan.
What's your backlog game of the week?
All right, so I'm playing with form a little bit this week. I'm changing it up. It's not a traditional straight up game, so I don't know if this is allowed or not, but I want to get back to finishing all of the From Software DLC for the SoulsBorne games. So I made this a mission maybe a year ago, and since then I've beat Dark Souls 1's DLC, Artorias of the Abyss.
Oh, you did it this last week?
No, I said last year.
Oh,
Sorry.
last year.
I've done it within the last year, and I have not done any others. So I still have Dark Souls 2.
Souls 1. That only has one DLC.
It
The
only has
final
the
boss,
one.
that's the
Just
Manus dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
because Artorias is like the first boss of that, isn't he?
No, Sanctuary Garden is the first boss.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's got that tail, right, that you can get off.
The lion.
Yeah.
Man, why didn't they keep that in their games? You could cut the
tail
tails off
cutting
and
was
get
so
special
cool.
weapons.
Dude, somebody interviewed Miyazaki, and he was like, I thought players didn't like it. And I was like, dude, what? Who didn't like this? I loved, like, the gargoyle tail is, like, a pretty good axe.
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty cool. I like that vibe.
Anyways, right.
anyways,
So yeah, I've got Dark Souls 2, I've got Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne to beat the DLCs. I've beat Elden Rings when it came out. Loved it. Fantastic. Matt's shaking over there. I don't know what to make of this.
I mean, you're really throwing us a softball this week. It's like, what do you think we're gonna recommend?
yeah,
the
that's
two
not
of us, right?
I mean, well, we made it more accountable now. We have to go back and play it.
Fucking
You're gonna get the
preposterous,
heaters.
honestly, that you've existed in my sphere of influence and not played the Bloodborne DLC.
I was about to say, if
specifically.
you're only going to do one of them, it's got to be the Bloodborne DLC, but DS3 is a close second.
Yeah, that the Ring City DLC specifically is...
So I'm planning on starting with Dark Souls 2. But,
That's fine. They're good too. They're not as
just
okay.
Make sure you play the Frigid Outskirts one first. That's a fan favorite.
Yeah, I've heard people love that one. Yeah.
Yeah, how about, since we know we want you to play them, let's give you the order you should tackle them in.
There we go.
Frigid Outskirts right away.
Okay.
Just do it and get it done with.
I do have a question, I guess. Obviously, you're going to recommend I play them, but in my deliberations, do I start a new character and I beat the game again to get to the DLC, or should I just like try to load into an old save and just go right into the DLC? Do we think there will be anything lost or like?
I think that's all about on how you feel about as far as freshening up your skills, getting back into the right. For sure. Bloodborne plays quite a bit different.
Bloodborne's apparently pretty hard though.
But you need you can do it, but you want a kind of later-ish game character,
right,
to take on some of
That'd
that.
probably be the hardest one. I don't know. Some people put like Frida up there.
Who's that? Which one is that in?
Sorry, one of the bosses in DS3. I have done it at SL30, not flexing, just so I could make invaders. with certain gear to invade people with DLC gear. You know how it goes.
I don't, but I know you know how it goes. I know you're nasty like that.
So you can do it low level.
Okay.
But it just kind of depends on what you want. For me, it's always like if you like enjoy the progression of a character, then for me it's always hard to start with like a completed one.
Yeah,
but
that's fair. Yeah,
Elden Ring is the first game where the DLC is actually supposed to be at the very end, right?
You just have to have beaten Moog and Radon to do the Elden Ring DLC, so kind of like it kind of depends on
fair,
you.
I guess
you can get to Moog really early.
None of their
I've seen people get to that DLC super low level.
None of that stuff is technically none of their DLC is technically post game DLC.
Yeah,
it all takes place before
mid game, so it makes sense to start a new character and get to it.
Yeah, it depends on you.
I mean, I've played.
You probably have save files you could just boot up, right?
Yeah,
very minor spoiler, like for the Bloodborne one, right? You essentially go back in time.
Okay, new question. Oh, really? Okay,
kinda, sort of.
I have a secondary question. So I've always run a strength bonk build pretty much exclusively. Do I just stick with that, or do I try to play them all as a dex build or something, like mix it up, or a magic build or something different? Like, because I'm probably just going to do one more full run through of all these, at least in the short term. Like,
you'll be able to get through all of them with a strength bonk build. Like, you're not going to hit what feels like
I feel like I can't play
wall.
the games as a dex build. Like, I feel like they're so hard as a dex build because you don't get any knockback or whatever. Like,
well, in the earlier games, you don't really get staggers either.
Staggers,
right? At least on bosses. I mean, on mobs, yeah, that's true.
I guess it's a lot easier for me to do one attack and then dodge and dodge and dodge.
That's fair.
And then go in when I have an opening. But
if you're looking for one of them to do dex in, it's probably Bloodborne because you've got the Rakuyo, you've got the
weapons.
Church Pick, you've got, I don't know, Beast Hunter Scythe. But there's also, I don't want to spoil, I don't know how much you've seen. There's also a certain weapon that's really good for Strength Arcane.
I don't know a single thing about the old
like,
Hunters DLC, actually.
To me, the coolest weapon in the game. Ludwig.
Oh, yeah.
So
there's also another cool strength weapon, though, too. Has essentially a rocket on it. That's just cool. That's a strength weapon.
Oh, yeah, the boom. Yeah. I mean, there's something for everybody, you know. Bloodborne's the hardest one because that's the one you can't respec in, right? Yeah. I know you can respec DS3 if you go to Rosaria and you bring 5 Pale Tongues. I don't remember if in DS2 you can respec or not.
I think you can. I'm pretty sure there's a stone or something you get.
Pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I think it's something... I don't know. It's something weird because they have that soul memory mechanic and everything, and I think it has something to do with those giant memories you go into. Yeah. Something with like getting.
That sounds right.
There's some vessels or something you can get out of those. I don't know. Could be wrong, but
I don't know.
So what is it? There's 2 or 3 DLCs for 2.
For DS2, there's the 3 Kings, right? Like there's the Ivory King. I think that's the snowy one. There's the broom
Spicy
Knight
King
with the fume,
the lava, and that's Alon, right?
Old Iron King or something. I don't remember.
There's
one more though. There's the poison one.
The Sanctum.
Shulva Sanctum City or whatever. Yeah.
So I would do them. I would do the snow place, and then I would
don't start them there.
No, I would. I would do the worst. I would do them in like worst to best. Honestly, yeah. I would do that, then the Shulva weird one, and then the essentially Iron Keep Part 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Ice, Shulva, Iron Keep, and be aware the ice is going to suck.
It's like the first half of the ice that really sucks, right?
I think it depends on who you ask. I don't know. But I feel like if you're the type that's like, maybe I'll run out of steam, then just start with the Dark Souls 3 DLC. Yeah. It's like you load in and it's amazing already. Like, I mean, pretty quickly.
Honestly, Dark Souls 3 is the one I haven't played. It's been the longest since I've played, so I'm pretty stoked. I'm probably definitely going to do a run through on it no matter what because I'm excited about it. And
you did the DLC for 1, right?
Yeah. But way after the fact, yeah.
Because Dark Souls 3's DLC is a revisiting of a part of 1, right? The Painted World stuff?
It's a different Painted World.
It's a different Painted World?
Yeah,
okay.
It's not the Painted World of Ariamis.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
You're talking to the wrong guy in terms of remembering all that and appreciating the lore connections. I won't be there.
Okay.
But did you know that the Demon Prince's boss arena is Firelink Shrine from
I did
DS1?
know that part, yeah.
Yeah. So there's some crazy stuff with, like, I guess the lore in DS3 is, like, people have linked the fire so many times and like prolonged the cycle unnaturally that like the entire world is collapsing on itself and like all the timelines are converging. So there's some like cool lore and
I've heard the
DLC
the final fight of the Ring City or whatever is like the end of time, and it's like the last battle, the last 2 people or whatever.
Says the titular title of the series.
That's true. They say that the name and the thing. Yep.
He doesn't say 3, but
I haven't heard that. Interesting. Cool. Well, I can't wait to see the name drop.
It's definitely not the hardest boss fight, but that final boss fight is so fun.
It's really good.
Really,
it's such a cool arena and stuff. And then
maybe I'll do that, and that'll get me going.
Talked about is also very good.
You have to make sure you find the hidden boss in Ring City, because if I remember correctly, you find it behind an illusory wall. You
can tell me after. Text me the name.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's one of the best ones.
When you figure it out, one of you guys need to write me a non-spoiler description of how to find it, so I don't have to look it up.
Okay. Well, I guess if you play online, you'll probably see the messages. That's how I always find these things. I'm just like, oh yeah.
Duh. I don't even consider him a secret boss.
Because he's easy enough to find, right?
Mandatory find. Yeah.
Is he mandatory? Oh, okay.
No, he's not. But he is.
Right.
If you come back and say, I didn't fight this boss, it'll be like, you didn't beat the DLC then.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I need to make sure.
Poser ass
bitch. But maybe
I am a poser ass bitch, unfortunately. So
maybe save the Bloodborne one for Spooktober. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. There's a lot of other stuff I might play during Spooktober, though. I've got like
Bloodborne's
backlog.
Got 4 bosses.
Bloodborne's a short,
and one's not great, and then the other 3 are very good.
You can speed run the Bloodborne single player
I think
too.
It's 5.
Is it?
Because you have the living failures as well.
I know who I was forgetting. I was remembering them. I was forgetting about the spicy boy. So.
You guys were mad at me about bringing this up. Sorry for giving you a platform to talk about.
I'm not mad about it.
No, I'm disappointed.
I appreciate
in
the easy something I actually know something about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sweet. Well, I'm excited about it. I think I might start with Dark Souls 3 then, if it's so good, and then that'll fuel my desire to do the rest of them, hopefully. But Bloodborne and DS3 are mandatory from what I hear.
If you start with Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3... Wait, you said you're going to start with Dark Souls 2?
3.
Okay,
I think.
Just make sure you don't do Dark Souls 3 and then do Bloodborne's and end with Dark Souls 2, or don't do Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3 and end with Dark Souls 2. You know what I'm saying? Don't sandwich it.
Yeah, I guess. But what
Dark
if
Souls 2
that's a good point.
There's good things in the Dark Souls 2 ones, but
if there's a real chance that this is the last time you ever touch the Souls series, then I would say save 3.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say that. I just I don't intend to go back and replay them right now. But it might. I mean, there is a chance. I mean, yeah.
You're saying there's a chance.
I am.
Then in that case, do 2 first. Because 3 is like the perfect capstone.
You're right. I should play 3 last, and it'd be the last thing I play, and it's the end of time.
No. Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of things to deliberate.
Yep.
But sounds like a definite play, though. I'll figure out the ordering, and I'll get back to you.
All right. Sweet. We expect you to at least have 2 of them beat by the next episode.
Oh,
Locked it
in. I'm all excited
after not
about
playing the games for several years.
Yeah, I could run through them. I'm a pro. No, I could flex you my PCR beat stats, how fast I got them done. So.
Eat shit.
Now I'm all hyped up on Majora's Mask, so hopefully I can make some progress on that, then come around. We'll see. I'll probably drop it. Who knows?
Yeah. Sweet.
All right. Well, I think that's a wrap for us then.
We did it again, boys.
Yep.
Once again.
Another one in the books, number 18. Let's go.
I'm not going to steal your host thunder. This is all you. Wrap this episode
all right,
up nice
I'm gonna land the plane here. Thank you all for listening. Be sure to hit us up. All of our socials are in the description. Write us listener mails. Shout out to Cam for his fun prompt. Send us stuff like that. Let us know what you think. Things you think we should cover. We always love hearing from fans. So that's a wrap for this week. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.